Who's the one that doesn't want me to, well, okay, reasons probably because they're scared that they're gonna do bad things to me, right? But other than that, who is the one that's stopping this progress from, why are they wanting to stop this progress? So, okay, all right. Can only, all right, some people work out in the prisons. Some people work out outside. Man, okay, wait. All right, so on, hypothetically, let's just say my drug dealer, like Alex, right? Like his character, he's a good guy, like, right? And that is his value, that is his goal, that's what he holds as value, right? And what is the reason why okay, you could always tell, like, obviously nobody's perfect and stuff, but basically, like, I can't, like, imagine how many parasites were on that on him, and how they were working his, okay. See, the thing is that you don't technically survive unless, like, you're blessed, you're blessed by, you're a good person, and for a long so basically you have all these other people that for a long time they don't value, um or they don't value it enough, right? A genuine education, because they're already, in their mind, are already, like, going 100 miles an hour that way, like the opposite way of valuing a genuine education. And the reason for that being is because of sex, drugs, and, like, storylines and dramas, right? That people like to have. That's like self-feeding. It's a self-feeding cycle. So, again, to reiterate, what they were keeping from Alex, and they were holding him hostage and his family, they were keeping from him the fact that, look, it's not about the drugs that he has or whatever that makes him so likable that he survives. It's the fact that he's a good person, that, like, his character, and other people don't have that, or they have, let's say, a similar business and they don't have that, and for whatever, like, they just can't, they don't know, or they don't try, they don't value in working to get to value that, and instead their value is the types of drugs. Oh, they got the best drugs, or they got the best gasoline, or candy, or prostitutes, or whatever shiny that you could think of, right? And that's what they hold their value. And and this is where you're gonna see that these people are the ones that are making everything, like robotic, like everything, um like iRobot with the red light on the head, uh because, and then I got my aunt too, I got to deal with her and think about her, but anyways, this is separate from, okay, so basically, so you have two business owners, right? And then this business owner can never ever have what this business owner has, okay, not in this lifetime. And so the actions that people do in this life, right? Well, basically, you got jealousy and all this type of stuff that they fight with each other, But at the same time, he needs he needs me, and he needs you, and he needs all of us to, guys. Without, like, it's like, without that, we wouldn't be, how you say, without, okay, he needs, guys, he needs us and we need him, put it that way. Okay, I and basically, like, this is not about, this is just an example of the types of people, right? A good drug dealer that in my high school, that now I am realizing that he's hostage, and his family is being, especially with AI, and they're definitely trying to play on like just do evil stuff, right? And so me, I like this is what I'm discovering, right? Like, so that he like they basically took his mind out. So basically, this is the infrastructure, the high school. It was like a net to like to see to like hold on, what's going on, okay? So people are using the high school and the infrastructure, like the stores and everything, to play their little life, their game of life, their game of whatever game you can think of, you know? And they're ignoring this guy. Like in every town, there's a good guy like that, right? You have somebody that's risking everything to for the people, you know, and that's like character, man. Like, and so the question is, how was he? Now that we know that he's hostage, is how is he hostage, and how are they using AI, and how are they using people like Pete Hegseth or Donald Trump, who are just human beings, who, like him, he needs Alex. We need Alex, you know, like, and so hypothetically, let's say if everything is the same, like every infrastructure, like you have schools, you have this and that, right? It doesn't matter if you're Chinese or Hindu or Japanese, you're always gonna have those people that, because we're human beings and we like to reproduce, we always have these two attractions, right? Or these two businesses that you could say, you know, like the good and the bad, right? And one values their drugs and they want the best drugs and the best this and that, and the other character, or the other things that like that people build up to have in life, you know, like that it speaks for itself. It's lifetimes, you know, like it's our generations, like it's what our, think of like, in my case, think of like an arranged marriage, like rich families that they want, that they know what they're doing, you know, and how ignorant everybody else looks, right? And then after time, especially with technology, how all that is at risk. It's at risk because they've waited for so, like we've been waiting for so long to figure out what is going on, or to, how you say, to get those two people to meet, or those two families to meet. And it's like with AI, it's like that's never gonna happen. So we have to like, you have to be, you know, you have to be very understanding that these people will stop at nothing, because this is like generations, you know, dynasties. So these people will stop at nothing. You know, it's an immovable force. Uh, well, it's a you know, unstoppable. You know, that's love, and that's what people are not being taught in school. And because people are not being taught that in school, people do nothing but work hard. And like I said, they're shitting on people like Alex. And like I witnessed that, man. Like you see, like even though he was like having like what he had, you could tell that people were like on his mind, or like on him, you know, or like, I mean, like socially, it wasn't he wasn't getting the credit he deserved, you know. Uh, and you could tell the people that were like like just straight demons, you know. And that's what, like around him, and then that's what he had to cater to, you know. These were, to us it looked like he was the guy, you know, like, oh, he's so popular, this and that, and has money. But in reality, he's a slave to to his demons, and he has to feed them drugs. And you know, or else they probably like put him away or something, you know, or worse. And that's goes, man, that's that's why we he needs us, and we need him, because that's what we value to protect, you know. Like that's something worth protecting, you know. And good is what the good does, you know. And so if you are in a situation in life, through whatever that's been going on, like in your high school or whatever, um just, man, it's incredible. Like the programs that they have to attack you are very like, like set it and forget it almost. Like they know what they want you to think for a certain period of time and for this and that. So uh, this is a topic that people like Joe Rogan understand. But it needs to be, well, I don't know. To me, it seems like people like Joe Rogan would understand this, but it's scary when you could also see people like, well, it's a different world. But what I'm saying is that we're all in the same world and we should all be helping each other instead of destroying each other. And that's destroying, the way we're destroying each other is not natural. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you. And everybody has stress, guys. So just, we're all going through it. Um, do what you can, to help. Thank you guys.